What's happening, guys? So, full time Arsenal 5, Sheffield United 0 at the Emirates Stadium. Match reaction. Let's get it. What can I say? The boys got the job done in the end. The first half looked like a bit of a struggle in terms of we got the possession, but what's happening up top was nothing. You know what I mean? It was nothing. And it turned into a game of a frustrating first half. Because when you think about it, Sheffield United, not all that.
Nope.
You know what I mean? As I said, these men got rushed 8-0 by Newcastle. So why aren't we, you know what I mean, smoking them aside early and deading out the game? You know what I mean? Then man like Nketiah, you know. Nketiah gets a goal. Gives us a goal. And it's like, yeah. All right, we got the goal. Fine. Sheffield United probably come out second half, try and do something. And then it'll end up costing them, kind of thing. And then second half, Nketiah gets another goal. And this time it was from a corner. It was from the corner. And it resulted into a goal. And in my match watch along, I was saying that Nketiah, don't take Nketiah off. Keep him on. Let him try and get his hat-trick. Because if he gets his hat-trick, he goes into the next game with the big bollocks. He's like, fam, I got a hat-trick in the last game. I mean, don't mind if it was only Sheffield United and blah, blah, blah. Because, you know, sometimes you need a bit of a punching bag just to get your confidence up. And that's what Sheffield United were. I mean, Nketiah to get a hat-trick. Fam, Jesus hadn't even done that for us yet. You know what I mean? But don't let this fool you into believing that we're good in January now. We don't need a striker because Nketiah got a hat trick against Sheffield United. No, fam, no. It's not going to work like that. You know what I mean? It's the case of we still got to get the striker in January that we need.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no talk of this means we don't need Ivan Toney. I don't want to hear none of that.
Nope.
You know what I mean? That's not what I want to hear. Then, third goal by Nketiah. I mean, Jesus. I mean, fam. You know what I mean? Man scored a screamer. Nketiah, you know. Damn! He's more known as being the fox in the box. Not no striker that's just going to pull out a screamer like that from out of the bag. Nketiah with a goal from outside the box. You know what I mean? Man like Nketiah, you know. And that for me was the perfect goal to get a hat-trick. That was it. That was it. Now he knows he can do that. Nketiah knows when it comes down to it, I can do it. I can pull that out of the bag. Fam, I'm happy with that. Then, fourth goal, man like Fabio Vieira, aka Peter Barlow wannabe, gets us a fourth goal from a penalty. VAR looked at it because they'll say when he was fouled, his foot was inside the box, so it only makes sense that the foul happened inside the box. And he converted the penalty, went straight down the middle pretty much, but I don't care because he scored it. And man like Peter Barlow wannabe puts us 4-0 up. Yeah. And that was in the 88th minute. Then the 90 plus 6 minutes, man like Big Tommy fam. Man like Tomiyasu gets us a goal from, and I think, was it El Nene's assist? Because I'm sure El Nene flicked it on. No, he's not classed as an assist. But it looks like El Nene, he skimmed off his head. It looks like he guided that ball just that bit further. You know what I mean? And it fell to Tomiyasu and then he puts it in the back of the net. VAR tried looking at it. talking about a handball.
Stop the cap.
About handball. You know what I mean? These man try to look, it's like they try to look for anything. You know when VAR just does that scumbaggy thing where it's like you score a goal and then they try and look for something. You know what I mean? Try and look for something that's not there, fam. That's what they tried to do, but it didn't work. We were too legitimate today. Sheffield United offered nothing in the end. You know what I mean? They didn't turn up like prime AC Milan like I thought they were gonna, because you know the off the back of 5 straight losses. You know what I mean? So let me get onto the players individually, right? David Raya for me didn't put a foot wrong.
Nope.
In my opinion, there's nothing I saw in that game that was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? When it came to those high crosses that came in from Sheffield United, whenever they could put any crosses in, David Raya had it. Free kicks, David Raya had it. I mean, David Raya wasn't tested today, in my opinion, but he kept a clean sheet along with the defence. I mean, Saliba, just being Saliba, did his job. Kiwior played instead of Gabriel today. I don't know why, but he looked comfortable next to Saliba. He was looking like, yeah. I know what to do. You know, it seems like, well, I don't want to jump the gun, but that game, actually no, because it was only Sheffield United, so I can't really turn around and say, well, you know, Kiwior is you know, he was in the game like Gabriel usually is, kind of thing, because it was only Sheffield United. They didn't even pose a threat, really, to be honest with you.
No.
But Kiwior didn't look out of place. He didn't look like, oh shit, I haven't played for ages, kind of thing. And I suppose because you're only playing Sheffield United, again, as I said, you do need a punching bag, and they were the punching bag.
Yep. Ben
White, right back, again, did his job. He had a shot in the second half that the keeper saved. You know what I mean? That would have made it 4-0 at the time. And that would have been a right goal if it went in. If you know what I mean? But he came off for Tomiyasu. And yeah, I think Arteta, he got his subs right today.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I haven't really been giving Arteta a Don DeMarco directly in recent times, but he actually does deserve a Don DeMarco for the subs and everything that he made anyway. So
Don DeMarco.
He earned that. You know what I mean? Zinchenko, he was everywhere but left back today, but it didn't really matter because he was on Sheffield United. But I don't think he was only terrible, really, when it came to anything that could happen up front that a midfielder could create or score. You know what I mean? He was just woeful there. Like, there was times where he was running in like a striker, and then the ball was getting whipped to him, and he either had a Lukaku touch or he just couldn't reach. You know what I mean? But I suppose this will be a game that you start Zinchenko in. But I think Arteta's learning now, because he has been learning on the job. I think he knows now the certain games are what start Havertz and Zinchenko in. You know what I mean? I think, and the more he learns, the more we'll progress. You know what I mean? If he listens to the fans more, we can progress. Because he knows I ain't going to play these in big games. Rice had it covered in midfield, to be honest with you. I mean, he, for me, again, did his job. Did what we asked, really. Just did score in the game, but I think he made an assist, though. Because at the end of the day, whether you're scoring or assisting, you're doing something. I'm sure he made an assist in this game. Yeah, the first goal. He assisted the first goal. You know what I mean? Man like that. And then Smithy G started today. You know what I mean? Smithy G started. Because Odegaard was benched, because Odegaard's been woeful recently. But I did say in my match preview that, you know, I want to see Smithy G. I'd have him in the starting lineup and I'd have Odegaard on the bench. You know what I mean? And he started. Martinelli. Excuse me. Martinelli had an all right game as well. Just needs to work on his corners. Yeah, I think we look dangerous from corners when it's a left-footed player taking it from the right-hand side. I mean, when you look at you can think back to quite a few goals where it happened from that side. I mean, one of the most famous ones is Reece Nelson against Bournemouth last season. I mean, but yeah, and Martinelli came off in the 66th minute. Again, it's not a game. It wasn't the kind of game where you leave all them players on anyway. I mean, it's not. And again, I think Arteta is learning now. He took Saka off. Saka didn't have the best of games, to be fair.
Nope.
I mean, he didn't. I'd probably say he was the worst player on the pitch for us, in my opinion. I mean, he just wasn't all that. I mean, but you usually in recent games, his form hasn't really changed that much, but he does always pull something out of the bag. You know what I mean? But yeah, Saka won all that today. And Nketiah, obviously, he was probably the best player, considering he got a hat-trick as well and everything like that. I'll probably say that. El Neni came on, and I think El Neni is better to have in midfield than Jorginho, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. I mean, but I'm glad El Neni played some sort of contribute to the 5th goal, because I'm sure the ball came off. It was his head. It came off. You know what I mean? Tried skimmed off his head. You know what I mean? And went to Tomiyasu. Trust me, I pick up on these things because I know that if you do something, you haven't done something for a while, you've been out of form or whatever. If you do something, you know, it can give you a lift, and that's what we needed. You know what I mean? We need the players that haven't played for ages as well. We need them to get a lift. One thing that was missing today was Kai Havertz scoring. He had a chance. He hit the side netting. Now watching it, I saw the crowd jump up, but I saw it hit the side netting, and I was like, I mean, that's one thing this game was missing was a Kai Havertz goal. You know what I mean? Because it would have an open play goal, not no sorry ass penalty being gifted to you, more open play kind of goal. Because that would have given him a lift as well. Because Nketiah's got his lift now. Nketiah knows I'm the captain now, fam. You know what I mean? I have the big bollocks now. But yeah, man. I mean, Don DeMarco's all around for everybody.
Don DeMarco.
Anyways, that's my match reaction. I'm going to upload my goal reactions as well. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. Because I don't expect anybody to go back and watch along. You know what I mean? I don't expect anybody to do that. You know what I mean? So I've took clips of the goals. So they'll be uploaded so you'll be able to see that. And I'll be doing watch-alongs whenever I can, really. Yeah. I won't be able to do every single game, but I'll do as much as I possibly can do. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on so you know when I go live. And yeah, follow the links below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.